What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so, it's looking a lot like this is the next celebration or campaign we are going to be getting. Probably early October. So probably right after this celebration ends, after the worldwide download, we should be getting this. This is what it looks like is coming, is the Resurrection of F campaign, which contains the new Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta, as well as the Golden Frieza. So, I'm just going to do a thin overview of what's coming, and in a separate video I'll be doing a little bit of a breakdown on the units. Like, I'll show off the units in this video, but I won't go into a full depth breakdown on them. So, right now, we got the login bonus like usual, the Dokkan missions like usual, but we have the Dual Dokkan Fest coming, which is, or not Dual Dokkan Fest, I'm sorry, just the Dokkan Fest coming, which is this. It contains the Goku Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan Blue with Jocko, as well as the androids Super Vegeta, Frieza, Final Form Angel, Beerus, and Jiren with a bunch of Jockos and Beerus cards. So it's a pretty solid banner. Two new units, and I can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So 5 out of the 7 I will be summoning on this banner definitely, especially for the new unit, which the new unit is this guy here, which is the Super Saiyan God Goku and Vegeta. Well, Super Saiyan Blues. Their Aroma Gods are Master Evolution Key 3170, which with an additional 30% to stats for Pure Saiyans. Like I said, I'm just going to show off a little bit. I'll go into details in the next video. So back to the campaign. We got the new Dokkan event coming, some sales, which is what we always have. The Ritual Summon, a new Strike event will be coming back for the Mecha Frieza. So he'll probably be getting his Easy A as well. We'll get a new Ultimate Clash, a bunch of old story missions returning, and the Extreme Z battle, which is right here, I think. Is this it? Okay, no. Actually, let me go back and cover this Jocko a little bit quick before I go forward too much. He fits the Defenders of Justice category. Key 3130. Again, I'll go over him in a bit, but he's alright. Not great. At least I don't think he's great. Alright, but we have the Easy A for the Golden Frieza, Int, the Resurrected Warriors lead. As you can see, it's just a normal Easy A, Extreme Z battle. What we would normally get, but the category that's strong against it this time is Defenders of Justice, which is a very tiny category in terms of quality units. We have the Videl, who I think is the leader of the Defenders of Justice, but you do have the Super Dragon Ball Heroes units in here, which you could theoretically run because they do qualify as Defenders of Justice. We have the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. What else? The new Jocko, but he doesn't fit that. We have the new Super Saiyan God Trunks, Supreme Kai of Time, Great Saiyaman 3, Xeno Vegeta, Xeno Gohanks, who else? Pandel, or no, it's another world, that's Pan Xeno, I'm sorry. Vjanks, like there's a bunch of, what am I looking for? Super Dragon Ball Heroes units you could run on this event, which 3 of them that I can see right now are going to be ridiculously good against an Int-type unit, the Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, Super Saiyan Goku, and the Super Saiyan 4 Vegito as well. So, right there's 4 easy units you could run, but that's just for Frieza's Easy A, which gives you 34 stones. We have the category summon, which we always get, never changes. We are getting the Extreme Z area for Ginyu, which I will break down a little bit. He's going to become the Ginyu Force Key 3, or Key 4 and 130 to stats. It greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, and then greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn again on the Ultra Super attack. And he raises Extreme Class allies by 30% for 1 turn on his Super. His passive will be Key 3 and 59% to attack and defense, plus an additional 10% up to 59% per Ginyu Force category ally on the team. Extreme Class allies gain an additional attack and defense of 30%. But Ginyu Force get an additional 29% to stats, so a total of 59% to attack and defense for Ginyu Force allies. So he becomes really, really good and gets an offensive and defensive buff and can now stack his own attack and defense comparatively. Because as you can see, his passive before, he's only a support unit and doesn't buff his defense at all. Now he does on both of his super attacks and gets about 118% defense. So, we're going to get new Extreme Z battle. A bunch of old events come back, a new World Tournament, and that's probably it for Part 1, but Part 2 is going to contain the Legendary Summon for the Golden Frieza, which apparently this unit is ridiculous. Do I not have his Extreme Z area up? I do not. So let's actually pop him open quick right there. Let's get to his final awakening. Alright, right there. He is Golden Frieza, the Emperor's new power. Resurrected Warriors, key 4, and Planetary Destruction, key 4, 150. Apparently he's ridiculously good because he starts with 90% damage reduction from turn 1 and gradually gets lesser. So again, I'll go over him a little more in the future, but he is the big unit that is coming. I'm going to leave this on screen for a second so you guys can pause the video if you want to read it ahead of time before I go over it. He's got really decent stats and he's an AGL type unit. So I'm going to leave this on screen if you guys wish to read it, and I'm just going to switch back over. You guys can pause it if you feel free to read it now. We have the Super Advanced Dokkan missions, like usual. Another strike event unit, the King Cold is getting his. We have Extreme Super Battle Road stage, so that's 2 of them now. A new Extreme Z area, which I'll cover in 1 second for this Frieza. And then just a bunch of old events coming back, as well as a Baton Battle. Here is the Extreme Z area. We're getting this one here. These are the only units that you can bring in, so you don't have a great option to choose from. But it's going to be for this guy, which is the Dastardly Resort, Golden Frieza and Sorbet. He's joined forces key 4, or key 3, attack and defense 77%, HP attack and defense. His super attack contingency plan causes supreme damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy, which I think is a 70% chance, right? I think that's 70%. No, 50%. I'm sorry. Raises extreme class allies' attack and defense by 20% for 1 turn. His passive skill becomes attack and defense 120%, plus an additional attack and defense of 100% for the 7 turns from the start of turn, plus an additional attack or a defense of 100% from starting from the 8th turn. So really, throughout the duration of the battle, he'll have 220% defense all the way across the board. Key plus 6 performs critical hit and stuns the attack enemy within the same turn after receiving an attack. Plus an additional attack of 50% reduces damage received by 50%. HP is 50% or less. So if you go below 50% HP within the first 7 turns, you'll get 270% to attack, 50% damage reduction, and 220% to defense. Post EZA, he's a pretty decent unit. I don't see a team that would be good to run him on. Maybe Terrifying Conquerors, but that's about it. But the rest of them is not something you want to run around. Join Forces, maybe, but I don't see a really good ally for him to run with. He has Thirst for Conquest and Prodigies. I think that's about it. That's good. Because if you go to the new Frieza army, there's nobody here. So, yeah, that's all I got for that one. There's not really much. We're getting some returning EZAs like usual right here. And back on part 1, we're getting some returning EZAs as well. But like I said, guys, I'll be breaking down the Dokkan Festival in more detail in the future, which units I think are really good, the new units, as well as the Legendary Summons units, and how good the new Banner Frieza is. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. See you guys.